Samantha and Tom had always dreamed of hiking the Pacific Crest Trail. They had meticulously planned for months, acquiring the best gear, studying the route, and even taking a wilderness survival course. They were ready for the challenge. Or so they thought. As they trekked through the dense forest of the Cascade Mountains, they couldn't help but feel a sense of awe and wonder at the breathtaking scenery. But as the sun began to set, their excitement turned to apprehension. They set up a camp in a small clearing and started a fire. Tom cooked up some food while Samantha set up their tent. As they ate, they heard a strange noise in the distance. It was a low growl, like nothing they had ever heard before. Tom brushed it off as just some animal, probably a bear, but Samantha couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. As they crawled into their sleeping bags, Samantha noticed that Tom had left the tent flap open. She tried to wake him up to tell him to close it, but he was already snoring. Samantha lay there, wide-eyed and tense, listening to every little noise. She was almost asleep when she heard it again. The low growl, but this time it was closer. She sat up, heart racing, and saw two glowing red eyes staring back at her from outside the tent. She shook Tom awake, but it was too late. The creature had already pounced on him. It was a wendigo, with long claws and razor-sharp teeth. It tore into Tom's flesh, leaving Samantha paralyzed with fear. She tried to crawl away, but the creature was too fast. It lunged at her, knocking her to the ground. Samantha screamed as the wendigo sank its teeth into her flesh. She could feel its icy breath on her face as it devoured her. The next morning, hikers found the campsite, but there was no sign of Samantha or Tom. The only evidence of their fate was the torn and blood-stained tent. Some say that the wendigo still lurks in the mountains, waiting for its next victim.